Why is this project called Time Malfunction? The reason is quite ordinary. It came up as my mild frustration towards Fantasia, who modified the flow of the story that they were following. But the thing is, instead of obsessing over those flaws, I reframed my mind to let the good time pass. I'll hand this to my future self. So the thing turned into a time capsule. My past sets the challenge, and my future must meet it. The purpose is to break the linearity of time and force my future self to answer to my past frustrations. First, I need to spot the motivation for my chaotic thoughts, which turned out to be my lack of EQ, the measurement of interpersonal and interpersonal intelligence. Why EQ? Because I had hindsight on my past chatting style. And so, for one entire year, I trained my EQ, not just for myself, but almost as a repayment to my past self's demand. Every game was me fixing the rupture between then and now. Every act of self-development was in service of both my personal arc and the industry I follow. For a real instance, before 2025, when I was still working on, this thing from Fantasia, the start of Gen 3 Plus in my system, I essentially paused the external time. I didn't consider likes, views, or engagement as development. Instead, I created a place where only inner growth mattered. Then, only after a year had passed did I begin explaining myself. This gap is what I call time malfunction. No rush for validation, letting time slip on purpose, while others might see stagnation. I was growing EQ as a hidden gain, not chasing for virality. I used the platform as a training ground for patience, self-reflection, and emotional balance. In the end, TMF isn't just a fleeting project that I create and abandon quickly, but something more valuable than my past self's expectations. A methodology that I'm still following to this day. A bit of outside info. My will to adapt my own symbol of Fantasia had been ignited after celebrating the new year 2025. The adaptation was also not easy. Fantasia had stopped their activities since February, which means that from then on, this construction wasn't meant for anyone. Still surprised how my future self can fulfill this. I'm looking forward to adapting Gen 3 Pioneer of Feng Shui. Still haven't got enough footage yet.